the way I thought I'd be on private jets right now, I thought I would be giving Beverly Hills, Melrose, private jets, everything. But I'm not. And that is okay. Hello, everyone. This is where my life isn't where I want it yet, but I'm still grateful, okay? So, if you guys don't know, my name is Branson. I'm an actor, singer, dancer, songwriter, and everything influencer, and everything in between. And yeah, so let's just get right into this video. Um, I think when you're younger, aka me, when I was younger, we really dream of our lives in like this bigger picture. And I think honestly, the youth media helps us a lot doing that. Because when I was younger and I watched Disney Channel, they would always have these encouraging songs and everything like, oh yeah, this is that bigger, it's better. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is tea. And then you become an adult and you're like, everything is very much the opposite of T. Very much P, very much I, very much LMNO. um, yeah, and that's what we're figuring out right now. So, yeah, anyways, that's what I wanted to get out the way, okay? Because that's crazy. And another thing, I think this is my next bullet point. The reason I think that I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm still grateful. It's just the pressure of timelines and seeing all these people like, okay, I have to do this by this age. Like in my 20s, I have to do all this. I have to get all this done, do all that. And then 30s, it's this, it's that, it's that. And it's just like, babes, we're all on our different timelines. We're all on different things. And it's so easy to do that with social media. You see people around your same age and oh wow, like they're doing business boss moves. Okay, period. But then you also see other people that are, just living their life, doing their one too. Then you see other people, they may have just had a baby. And you're like, ooh. And you see other people, they may have just got engaged. They may have just moved out for the first time. I don't know. It's just a lot. And it's the timelines, it's very jumpy, especially in the 20s. It's very jumpy. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. This is the best I could do because this is not my normal setting. I'm not in my room. I'm in a hotel. So sorry. But I still wanted to make a video for y'all just talking about life. This is very much a just chit chat video. This is not something that's too much, too less. It actually it's a lot of less. But it's, we're here. Anyways, yeah, and I think just being always seeing the timelines and just having people and especially like in your early adulthood, you feel like I have to do this right because I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, reading a lot of books, and a lot of people that are much older and wiser than me have been saying people in their 20s feel like this sets your whole life up. Which, I mean, in my head, sometimes I'm like, it does. But then the way that they're framing it, it's like people literally have changed their careers in their 50s, in their 60s. So it's give yourself some grace, okay? And that's why I tell myself, I'm like, you know what? You're doing what you love. Give yourself some grace. You're trying every day. You're showing up. And that's all that matters. And that's what we got to do. But the thing is, we have to show up, guys. Because if we don't show up for ourselves, nobody else will. Exactly. And that's why we just have to do it. And I think there's this thing of us feeling like we have to be ready for these new chapters, for these new things, because I feel like for the last few years, I've been like, whether it comes with doing certain things, like whether it's singing, acting, dancing, I'm like, I'm not ready. But then you're never going to be ready, okay? Literally, all the best parents in the world have always said when they had a kid, they never nobody's ever ready to raise a whole being, let alone you trying to figure your whole entire life out, you being the being. We just have to do it. We have to show up. We have to try. We have to just keep going. And that is what I'm doing, okay? So I just think we need to stop getting caught up in these timelines of things. And when I say this, I keep bringing it up because I'm talking to myself too, okay? Because we're talking, but I'm also talking, okay? Boom, yeah. So when it's time, okay? And then we always feel like sometimes, I say we like I have 30 different brains. When I say we, I'm trying to speak for us, but I don't know if you're like me. But we feel that we're falling behind sometimes when we see all these things from people in our circles, and it's like, no, you're not falling behind because you're in your right path. You're doing what you need to do to get to where you got to go. Okay, they may be right here right now, and you may feel like you're right here, but they may be right here, but steadily, doing thing, but you may be right here for a while, but then I know where you go right here. And it's like everybody has their timelines, and you just have to accept yours and go with it. But there are things you can do to try to excel, and that is what show up. Ooh, I'm giving you the fire. Okay, like, anyways, yeah. So the next thing is like another thing is like why I'm still grateful is that I just I'm just grateful for the things that haven't happened yet, because I always think to myself, as you guys know, I just said I'm an actor, singer, dancer. I'm like, what if I was performing with like the biggest stars in the world? What if I am the biggest star in the world? What if I got the biggest role of my career next week? Then I would spend the rest of my career knowing that, or feeling that nothing can ever top this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go from just in a classroom one day and to the next day having the biggest role, Oscars nominations, and then, well, what do I have the rest of my life to do? What do I have the rest of my life to work for? No, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just really grateful in this moment that I get to be on this journey. And that's why I'm really trying to stay present. And I'm really trying to just enjoy every moment, everything I can do to just bask in the feeling of getting to where I'm going. Because, I mean, it is a ride, it's very bumpy, but there's always a destination. Okay? Boom. So yeah, I'm just really excited for the future. I just know the future is bright. I know it has a lot in store, and it's just it's one of those things that you get to a point where you're just like you've already done all the work, and you've already done all the, oh my god, what if it doesn't? But when it does, not what if, but when it does, that's how I think. Some people say delusional. I say it's seeing the future. Okay. Cause what? I can get you some tip. The future. That's so Raven. Anyways, yeah, okay. The next thing is the small wins that keep me going. And honestly, right now this is a small win because, as you guys know, I said I'm in a hotel, and let's just say I'm not in a hotel for no reason. Let's just say I'm not in my home city, and I'm across the country. Maybe me trying to be like, I'm trying to be so like, agencies, guys, publicity, don't do too much. But yeah, let's just say things may be happening, and it's things like this. Like, I get to wake up and just try to do the thing I love. Obviously, with part-time jobs, I'm like, I don't want to be here. But then when I get back into doing what I love, and then to like even go across the country, and then to even like, it's a cool thing. And that's really what keeps me going. Like, I'm just so excited to be doing what is coming up. I'm really, really, really excited, and I'm happy. And the fact that like a year ago, I would have been like, oh my gosh, this is what you're doing this time next year. You ate that. Like, it's just, it's so cool. And this is why y'all treat every small win like it's a sign, because it is, okay? Because you put in that work, okay? Because you put in the work day in and day out, and sometimes you may put in a little less, sometimes you may put in a lot more. You need to go to sleep, but take every small win and just use that as fuel, because that's what I'm doing, and it's doing nothing but helping me out, because every small win is like in the darkness. I'm like, but then anything in the darkness must come to the light. Everything in the darkness must come to the light. And yeah, so you just have to believe in yourself and know, because you have to bet on yourself, okay? Because when you put your trust in other things and other people and other entities, they can let you down. But if you do everything to yourself, you put it in yourself, and you reason with yourself, it's gonna happen, okay? So it's just take every small win. That's why I'm honestly grateful. I just love the small wins. Okay. What would I have like bullet points, like I said. One thing I put was what future me would say right now. And I feel like future me would be thanking me future me would thank me for not forcing myself to do something that I hated, because there have been many times, guys, where I've just been like, do I really want to put myself through this stress level of a career doing entertainment and doing things of that nature and just putting myself out there? But then anytime I try to do something else, y'all, I literally was trying to like take coding classes. But coding is like cool. Like I feel like if I could do it as like a fun little thing on the side, like every now and then, I'd be like, T. But coding is very hard and complex, depending on who you are, because you know there's some geniuses that can just eat it up in 2.5 seconds. That's not me. But I literally was taking coding classes online for free, not the paid ones, but still, and downloaded the app. Actually, I did pay for an app. Yeah, because I was like, okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna be a software engineer. Girl, what? I don't want to do that. I mean, I was just looking at the coin, which I feel like a lot of people do. They look at the coin, they're like, T. But I think future me would tell me like, thank you for keep doing what you're doing and not giving up and just pursuing it. And I can't wait. Maybe I'll do like a reaction to this video in 5 years, or maybe I won't because it'll be too long and I'll be too. I'm like, girl, I don't feel like watching it. But maybe I'll watch it internally. Just know if I didn't do a reaction video, I watched it. Okay. Somebody comment, be like, did you watch this? What would that be? Is that 2030? 27, 28, 29, 30, 30, oh, 31. Oh, 31. 2031 is crazy. Anyways, but yeah, future me would just be really happy that I kept going. And this is why I have to keep going, because now if I don't keep going, I'm gonna look insane. So you better keep going. I will keep going. Okay. Am I insane for talking to myself? Maybe, but you're seeing it here. So I'm putting it out in the open. Yeah, I talk to myself. And you don't? Okay, let me stop. I'm not coming over y'all, I swear. But I feel like sometimes you do, because sometimes people just really, you have to really talk to yourself to gather yourself. Okay, gather your internal. Yeah, so it's just, these are many things like, I don't know. This is just a video. I just want to like talk about things of this nature, because I think a lot of the times it's easy for us to get caught up in the race of everything, especially like building your life out and just going in and just going to work, going home, doing this, doing that. A lot of the times when I ask my friends, I'm like, what? I'm asking them like, oh, what have you been up to lately? Just working home, or like working sleep, or this. I'm like, what about live? What about live, laugh, love? And I know it's hard, because even like days where I have to work like 8 hours, most people are like, yeah, that's an average work day. I'm like, guys, like Gen Z, it's just hard for us, okay? Like it's really hard for us Gen Zers to really go out here and just 8 straight hours every single day. Huh? I just, baby, go ahead and how about, can we have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday off? Let's do that. And then for Tuesday and Thursday, let's make those like 6 hours max. You know what I'm saying? And can we get like, about 4 or 5 weeks paid travel, like some of the European countries? Can we do that? Paid vacation. Yeah, work is just really, it just really drives you insane. Okay, especially if you work with people. This is a whole nother rant, but yeah, just being grateful. This is like, I don't know. This is just a sign, and me being in this hotel right now, doing something I love, is a sign that you need to keep trying and keep pursuing whatever it is that you are, because it is going to happen if you make it happen. But a lot of the times we like to wait for things to just fall in our lap, or wait for the right time. But baby, the right time is now. The right time is now. See, I have an unreleased song called The Time Is Now. But if I already put it in, what? If I had it released right now, I could have quoted it and I could have put a clip in, but I don't even have it released. See, The Time Is Now. I wrote it like 2 years ago. Man, it's not even out. But new music coming soon, okay? But if you need to watch some of like my, I make remixes on like YouTube Shorts. Go to my Shorts and like watch some of my like YouTube remixes and let me know if you like them, because it would make me happy. And yeah, and then I also got a few YouTube comments of people just saying, "Oh my God, thank you. This video was like so nice. It was so nice, inspiring." Even if you just like say like, "Oh my God, like cool video." I just love like seeing actual people, because sometimes I'm just putting videos out there. I'm like, is anybody watching? But then also people comment, I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, wait, like, we get it. But Anyways, yeah, guys, this was just a video, just me saying, my life isn't where I want it, where I want it yet, but I'm still grateful. And this is your sign to just try everything. Word to Shakira. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please subscribe, leave a like, and comment. And I love you guys so much. Bye.